Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Sakura Fantasy Part 10. Continuing from where we left off last time, we're complaining about getting all tired from the last few days we have of training before we go to the Myers. So let's see what happens next. For now though, I think we should take the afternoon off. What do you think?
I would like that right now.
Then I guess it's settled. I don't need to hear Raylan's opinion, just Gwen's. I'll see you both at training tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, the last episode we had a fun, wholesome family fun dream with Kira pushing us onto our bed and a bunch of stuff happening. So that was fantastic. My Sky vodka's still frozen. It's a sad day, guys. It's a very sad day. Minute after minute crawls by as I stare at the ceiling. Oh, I hate those nights. It's long after my last training session of the day. Sleep just won't take me despite how exhausted I am. Well, there's only one thing I can do at this hour to keep myself preoccupied. So where should I farsee tonight? Should I attempt to look into the Myers again? I manage to make the image a bit clearer every time I do it. It leaves me with a terrible headache each time, though. Or perhaps I could see what Ardina herself is doing. I thought about it earlier today. Is she still the Empress when no one is looking? What does she do when there's no one else watching her? I have heard that her quarters are in the castle's highest tower. I know that I've been unable to look into the castle in the past. But just like the Myers, I'm learning how to bypass whatever is blocking me. If I just take a chance, I might be able to see what lies inside. What mysteries does the tallest tower of the castle hold? I guess I'll find out. First thing I do before I begin farseeing is clear my mind. Use force of will! Do it! The best way to farsee is to use force of will. It's only through strength of the mind that I can keep my bearings. As I summon my courage, I can feel my mind leaving my body. Go boy. You never get over the sense of vertigo that goes with farseeing. The moment before you feel like you're falling through the world. Oh no! It's like every game of Minecraft and Skyrim and Chivalry Medieval Warfare that I've ever played. Until you can catch an updraft that directs yourself where you need to go, or where you want to go. Surprisingly, my vision isn't clouded this time. Whatever was blocking me from seeing before has disappeared. Bit by bit, my mind swims through the cosmos and begins to form a clear vision.
Bit by bit, my mind swims through the cosmos, through millions and millions and billions of stars across the galaxy. If you wish to create an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. It's blurry at first, edges grow sharper, and eventually focuses.
Maybe I should just make Rin into Carl Sagan, who's one of my favorite voices to do. Oh boy.
I've always wondered what the Empress does when no one is looking. As my mind focuses, I can see the Empress. Billions and billions of stars.
Sorry, guys. No, you know what? I'm not sorry, because I love Carl Sagan's voice. It's funny. Oh, she looks really pretty. Wait. Oh, it's this music again. Oh, I love this music. Her dress is extraordinarily see-through, but it's very pretty. It's got little lace at the end of it. Oh, wow. It's a silken dress that barely covers anything at all. Well, it covers stuff. It's translucent. Billowing in the wind, the silk shines in the moonlight. The cold light illuminates her skin, too, making her seem even more ethereal and ghostly. Or ethereal, whatever. It hardly seems appropriate for the leader of the capital. I feel so embarrassed for looking, but I can't look away. I'm never going to see anything like this again. Who's watching me? I've allowed you to form a vision so that I may confront you. Whoa. She knows. She can detect our minds floating in the cosmos. What business do you have spying on the Empress? The gift of farseeing is a rare one, but I know its presence all too well. So, Raylan, why are you looking at me? A wandering eye can put you in a dangerous place, you know. Oh, it's like what are they called? The Orby things that I'm a Kingler cookie. The little Orby things that you could scry with in Lord of the Rings. It's kind of like that. I'm more wondering why she's barely wearing anything. Oh, what's that you're wondering about? She can hear my thoughts as well? Just what is this Empress meant to be? Farseeing is not safe, or farseeing is not as one-sided as you think, guardsman. I can hear the whispers of your wandering spirit. Imagine like, oh, I totally know why the other guard's nuts now. Because he's like just patrolling like the ramparts, and he sees the Empress just like walking around in this, and then suddenly like turning and talking to people that are looking at her. Like just talking to air, and he's like, yeah, fuck it. It's gone. It's bye. I'm not here anymore. This is what I've become. More on why I'm here, dressed like this. I do not see why this is so unusual. There was a time where we weren't ashamed of our bodies, or rather, where shame didn't even exist as a concept. Oh, she's Eve, I get it. Or I don't know. We did not cover ourselves, nor was there a need to. Besides, aren't you the one who is invading someone else's privacy? She does have a point. Why would she need to wear clothes when no one else is around? Probably because of this. That is correct. It seems like a strange idea that I should need to wear clothes at all, in fact. I'm not ashamed of my body that was given to me. Yet the council insists that I must be dressed when I go into public. Oh yeah, that's a public service announcement. Don't be ashamed of your body you were given, because you can always exercise and eat well and then make it look like Atlas. There are times when I get tired of being an Empress, but I know I cannot neglect my duty. The people need their invincible Empress above all else. To expose myself or to show myself as vulnerable, as human, that would mean they would lose sight of the ideal that I represent. For every doomsayer who walks the streets, they can look towards this tower and be reassured that their Empress is with them. So that is my duty, to disguise my humanity, to be invincible, to be undying. It is only in these private moments that I can truly be human, to truly be myself. I wasn't expecting to get an idealistic lecture when I decided to peek on this tower. My siblings have long left this world, but I must remain. I must endure the passage of time for the sake of my people. Wearing this silken dress and staring at the moon, not having to hide my body beneath layers of cloth and leather, it reminds me of how the world was a long time ago, of its green rolling hills, its full moons, its blazing sun. Allowing the moonlight to grace my skin lets me relive it for but a moment. What it truly means to be alive is to be happy. That's the whole point of this channel, you guys. If I'm making people happy by doing the videos and stuff, then it's all worth it. Her tone is nostalgic and longing. Whatever she is thinking of, she remembers it fondly. I can also understand why she longs for the world she knew. I yearn to be able to return to my old life too. Even though the world around me has changed, that does not mean I have to forget the past. I do not think that this is the best way to spend your time, Raylan. Your journey begins in a few days. You must be well rested and prepared. Spying on your Empress is not an appropriate way to do that. Leave me to my memories. In shame, I immediately begin to pull myself back into my body. Aww, hold on. There we go. Aww. Poor Empress. She's all sad because she has like brothers and sisters and stuff that aren't around anymore. Aww. It looks almost like she's like, this tower must be really tall because she's like up in the clouds and stuff. Man. You can't see a sky like this like by New York City. The closest I got was in the Adirondacks and it was really pretty. I'm kind of just talking for a little bit just to give you a couple of minutes of this screen, honestly, but we can continue. But yeah, I do envy any of you guys that live in a nice like just non-city area where you could just look up and see stars. If we're lucky out here, we can see maybe like 3 of them, maybe. So this is it. We just finished our last training session. We're finally going to be leaving the capital behind today. All that training and indulgence has led to this. I can't help but feel nervous. The start of a journey is never easy. Gwen and Kira will be with me, though. With their gifts of stone and lightning, what could possibly beat us? I just hope we don't encounter one of those siege beasts Kira mentioned. I just hope we don't encounter of those siege beasts.
Don't think I didn't catch you, you little grammar mistake, you. I'm on to you.
Farseeing wouldn't help me at all with that. Ardina told us that she would personally send us on our way. I'm still not ready to face her after what happened the other night. She'll probably banish me from the city or for spying on her. Either way, it's a nervous wait as we stand in the training grounds. The novices have come out to watch us leave, too. Their support makes quite a difference, though they're completely silent at the moment.
Oh, my voice is going. I wish I had this vodka here that I could, you know, just wet my whistle a little bit, but it's frozen. I can't open it. Anyway, yeah, my voice is getting really dry. Let me just undo my tie some more. That'll fix it, right? There we go. A couple more buttons. By the end of this playthrough, I'll have my whole work outfit off. Don't you worry. There's no. Is it on here? Is it just fucking hell, man. There's no excitement about going on an adventure anymore. Just a sense of anticipation. All three of us stand around idly, waiting for the Empress to see us off. We're all afraid, I can feel it. Only Kira knows what we may see while we're in the mires. Gwen and I only have a vague idea. I know that Gwen is a lot more afraid than I am, though. Aww. She shuffles by the she shuffles. She shuffles back and forth nervously, triple checking that she has everything she needs in her bags. Super Britain! This is not a regulation shirt to wear to work, but who cares? Oh boy. She shovels back and forth nervously, triple checking that she has everything she needs in her bags. I swear that I see a spark or two fly from her fingertips as she waits. Oh, hold on, I got lightheaded. Getting too excited. Okay, alright. This is why we need Dan here. This is why we need Dan here to tell me when I'm getting too excited. Hopefully she doesn't call down a bolt of lightning by mistake. Kira doesn't seem to be doing much either. She's brooding to herself, her face fixed into a deep, scary-looking scowl.
Vodka iced shut. Stole my ice cubes. I'll show him. Show them all.
Over and over again, she taps her boot-covered foot on the bare dirt beneath her. No one says anything. We all know what everyone is thinking. We've had our speeches about courage and reassured each other through this whole month, indulged in our luxuries and finished whatever business we may have had in the capital. But now that we're here, I'm terrified. I can't let my fears overtake me, though. This is finally a chance to return to my old home. Most importantly, this is a chance to be the heroine. Yeah, we're gonna be the heroine of the story. Hopefully not a dead heroine, though. Aw. Regain my own focus.
Reassure everyone.
I know we're all afraid, but I think it'll be fine. This is what we've been training for, right?
No one responds. Oh, vote of confidence from everybody. Good. Great. We just fall back into the same brooding silence. Gwen also tries to break it.
Kira, you've been to the mires before, right?
Yes. Very short reply.
Do you think we'll make it?
I don't know. She's obviously not feeling very friendly at the moment. Gwen lowers her eyes after Kira's blunt dismissal.
Okay, I won't ask. Sorry.
Thanks. She looks really tense. Tenser than I've ever seen her. Going into the mires must have her nervous, too. Really, you think? What else would it be? We've all been told how foul the mires are and how nothing welcomes... How nothing... We've all been told how foul the mires are and how nothing wholesome or family fun grows within them. Well, that means... let me just... looks like it's up to us to bring some wholesome family fun to these mires. That's gonna be our mission in this game, you guys. Kira knows all about it firsthand, though. To willingly return to somewhere as evil and unwholesome and not family fun as the mires,
I can only admire her bravery. If she can confront her fears, then I can too. Fraylin, do you think you're ready? As ready as I can be. I can't exactly turn my skin into stone or throw lightning, though.
We'll use you to scout the area when we set up camp. You should be able to use your farseeing while you're there, right?
That's a good point. I can't farsee into the mires from here, but it might be a different story once I'm there. It's possible. I can use my farseeing to get a bird's eye view if we need it.
Good. You're going to make sure that we don't get lost. I can climb to the treetops and set markers to keep track of our progress.
Markers? Oh, kind of like how in the olden days... In the olden days, they say in this game and setting castle in the background, they have chiseled stones to mark the way through forests. Why do you have to place them at the treetops, though?
Because we can't afford to backtrack to see where we're going. These markers are enchanted to remain in the air for extended periods of time. We merely have to look into the sky to see where we're going.
I'm imagining like those little, like when you go to like any kind of roadside store that has like the giant like inflatable wavy guy. You probably know what I'm talking. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Like on the side of a highway, there's like a big air thing. And it's like a big like stick person with like arms, and he's like waving. He's like, and he's like huge. He's just going like in the wind with like the air blowing everywhere. Imagine just Kira setting up a bunch of those at the tops of trees with a big fan turning them on. Quick, follow the noodle arm guy. My imagination, where has it gone today? Jeez. Is that all we're going to rely on?
No. The Empress has assured me that she would give us the means to navigate through the forests. Between that and the beacons, we should be able to find our way.
She seems really concerned with knowing exactly where we are in the mires. It's nice to know that we aren't going to get lost then.
That's the least of our worries, Gwyn. There are much worse things than getting lost out there.
Right.
Anyway, I'm going to need you to watch my back while I'm setting the beacons. There are a number of monsters that wander through the treetops. They're not stupid, so don't treat them like they are.
As we discuss Kira's plans for navigating the mires, an ethereal figure steps out from the entrance to the training grounds. Wonder who that could be. Ardina, our Empress, has finally arrived. Duh! Kira grows silent as she watches Ardina slowly approach us.
Greetings, Empress.
Greetings, Kira. I trust you have been busy training, as always.
Yes. We're as ready as we'll ever be.
I'm glad to hear that. Slowly, she turns to look at Gwyn. What of you, Gwyn? Have you learned to control your gift yet? As much as I can, your Empress. Your Empress. She seems to be sizing us up, measuring our worthiness. You're all ready. You have no idea how grateful I am for your help. I so sincerely wish I could join you in person, but I have my duties here. To abandon all of these people when they're so afraid would not be fitting for an Empress. You have my blessings, and I will make sure to keep in touch with you. Both Gwyn and Kira look at each other skeptically. Both Gwyn and Kira look at each other skeptical. Lie. My Empress, how exactly do you plan to do that? With what looks like a smirk on her face, the Empress looks over at me. I have my means, Gwyn. You will know when you see it. Now, what exactly did she mean by that? How could she possibly help us out there? We have to rely on our own wits and skill in the mires, as Kira had been telling us for the last few weeks.
Well, there's no point in delaying this any further. We're marching to the mires. Come on, you two.
There's not much I can do to argue about that. It's finally time to go and face my fears. Before we leave, Ardina reaches out to me. There's something clasped in her hand. Take it. What could she be giving me at this last moment? As I reach forward, she presses something hard and circular into my hand. Looking more closely, I find it's a strange-looking compass. Compass, A tiny shard of some kind of crystal sits in the middle of it. The shard hovers just below the glass surface. I'm gonna call right now. This is to find the meteor. It's gonna be where is it pointed to exactly? Yes, got it. This will help you find the star. I would not be so foolish as to send you in there with no means of finding your way. Even with your farseeing and Kira's plan, if you were to become lost in the mires, you would never find your way out. The very trees and ground will move against you to ensure you lose your way. Alright, okay. Oh good, I got water all over my table because my vodka's melting. Take care of that in a second.
Boy, my throat is dry.
Yeah.
You know what? I hand it to Lost Pause. I would not be able to do a freaking 3.5 hour stream. No, I would not. I'm running up like maybe an hour, maybe. And this is rough. Okay, let's see if I can do this now.
The very trees and ground will move against you to ensure you lose your way.
The land itself will rise up against you. Sacrifice everything. So come then, you heroes. Come in all your power and glory. For in the final hour, all must serve the one true King. Wrath of the Lich King.
You know what? I still watch that trailer occasionally, and it is still the best thing that Blizzard has ever put out. It really is. Never fails to give me shivers.
I cannot let that weigh on my conscience, to simply send you to die. So consider this my parting gift to you. Please, for the sake of the entire Empire, make it back alive. The gravity of what I'm doing fully weighs on me after she says that. I'm going to be leaving the capital for the first time in many years. I'm going to be exploring one of the most dangerous places imaginable. A place from which it is said no one has ever emerged alive from before. To find a fallen star which has some significance that I can only guess at. Would I have agreed to this if it were anyone but the Empress asking me to do it? Probably not. I've seen many things during my time, Raylan. I've known life, love, death. I know that above all else, life is fragile. So protect your life. Protect the lives of your fellow warriors. Go now. The mires await you.
The archdemon awaits.
Thank you, Empress.
I won't let you down.
I will not let you down, Empress.
We will return. We will return to free Malaysia from the evil empire of Japan. Indonesia, Malaysia, I forget what country it was. Anyway,
I believe in you all. So, safe travels. She turns her back to us, leaving the training grounds in her usual graceful manner. There's no turning back now. It's time to face the mires.
Well, we're actually in the swampy swamp part of the game. I think that's like... I don't know if like now's the point where like the game actually starts like picking up, or if it's just like a new setting. I don't know how long we're gonna be here or what to expect, because I haven't seen any playthroughs of this. I'm doing this completely first time seeing it, so my throat is really messed up. I'm gonna try and do one more episode of this for you guys. Oh boy. So, hope you enjoyed this last one. It was a little calmer, a little more tame than the one before it. That's fine with me. That's what we want. So, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more wholesome family fun like this. And I guess I'll catch you guys later.
So come then, you heroes. Come in all your power and glory. For in the final hour, all must serve the one true King.
If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe.